What's going on, everyone? I'm Legacy Gamer, and I have a life story that I'm going to tell today, and it's so fucking embarrassing. I don't even know why I'm going to tell it. But it's a pretty funny story, not from my fucking perspective, but for other people it's hilarious. I'm going to be telling a time where I got fucking socked in my nutsack, swelled like a freaking tennis ball. And this was so painful, and I ended up going to the hospital, and it was just so, it was so embarrassing. So, what happened was, I go to school one day, and me and my friends were just hanging out. It was like, I think there's 4 of us, and we were just hanging out, and for some reason, I don't know why, freaking we decided to have a cup check war. For those who don't know what a cup check war is, when you go around hitting each other in the fucking balls. Painful, most painful game I've ever played. So we split them into 2 teams. So there was 4 of us, and we went two people on each team. And when I forgot what I was doing, but I went up to my friend because he was hanging out with 2 girls, and I went in front of him and just socked him as hard as I could in his freaking nuts. And I remember he took a, what the fuck happened? He took fucking lagging. He took a knee because he was in like so much pain, so he called my other friend, the guy that was on his team, and he just came after me charging, and I just started running, just covering my nuts like I didn't want to get hit like all costs. Fucking like balls. And I remember just covering my nuts so I wouldn't get hit, and he hit me in my lower stomach. Fucking one-barring. He hit me in my lower stomach, and it didn't really hurt at first. Fucking shit, I'm lagging balls. It didn't hurt at first, but then time went by, and I was just like, oh, the hit started to get at me. You know when it travels up to your stomach? It started to get to me, and I was like, oh, what the hell's happening? And so I go to, like, I'm starting to feel my nuts. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? My face is fucking priceless. And I was getting scared because I felt them, and like they were all like swelled up, and I was like, what the hell's going on? So I asked to go to the restroom, and I went to the restroom and like went to a stall and just like looked. I was like, I was like, what the hell's going on? I was scared as shit for like the rest of that day. And like by the time I went home, I didn't want to tell my mom or anything. She'd be like, let me see, let me check. I was like, I was a junior. I was a sophomore. This is 2 years ago. Fuck, just done already? Fucking suck that game. I was a sophomore. And I didn't want to tell my mom or anything, so I waited like 2 or 3 days. But then it got to a point where I just couldn't walk because I was in so much pain. So I eventually had to tell her what happened, and she didn't ask to see her anything or whatever. It would have been fucking weird. But she just took me. That's a fucking badass. I've never seen that before. She decided to take me to the hospital, and I just, oh god, it was so embarrassing. Like fucking 5 different people had to just look and feel my nutsack. It was so weird. But they weren't like laughing or anything, or laughing at my nut or anything. It was like they were professionals and shit. So they came in and they had to take a look like 5 different times. And they had to go on like 3 different levels of freaking, what is it? Floors? Different aisles and shit of patients and all kinds of people, sick people. I hate going to the hospital, especially when you're not sick, because I always end up getting sick after. Well, I was at the hospital waiting for like an hour, nervous as shit. I felt like I was gonna lose one of my freaking balls. And we waited there for like an hour or 2, and then the doctor comes in, and then he just asks to look at my nuts. I'm just like, all right. So I show him whatever, and he doesn't go, oh my god. He's just like, alright. And then he checks whatever, and then he leaves, and then he comes back. What the fuck is this bullshit? And then he comes back and says he's gonna take me to a different room. So he takes me to a different room, and then there's like this, I don't know if he was Indian or Arabian, he was something like that. He had one of those accents. And then he was telling me what had happened, so I told him a story, and he kind of laughed at me. And then this has to be the weirdest part of the whole story. I have to go into a room with him and lay down with my fucking pants down, laying on this like that little hospital bed with the little paper sheet over or whatever. And he has like his fingers like with this like little, not little, but this gooey gel shit. and he had to like rub it on my fucking nuts, and it was the most awkwardest situation I've ever been in my freaking life. I'm sitting there for like 20 or 30 minutes just getting my balls rubbed from some Arabian guy. And I'm just staring at the freaking ceiling like, oh my god. My face was probably the best. Oh my god, now that I look back at it. But back then I was just like, oh fuck. And like, he had to like press to see where there was pain at, to see if I would get like, I don't know what he said I could have gotten in my, inside my, some shit like that. But I ended up being fine, and he had to put me in a wheelchair so I didn't have to walk down. And I had to eventually tell my mom the whole story, what happened. It was freaking awkward as shit. Oh god. What happened after? After they told me to put like an ice pack, that was another freaking bad part. I had to sit at home for like a straight week. It wasn't so bad, I had to go to school. But I had to sit at home like for like a straight week with an ice pack on my nuts. Oh my god, that's like one of the worst feelings ever. Oh dude. And I had to walk like those people that sag their pants to their ankles. I had to walk like outwards how they do at freaking school. Oh my god. I think that's about it. What happened? Tomorrow I'm planning on doing a video of what I think about Infinite Warfare and why I think it's gonna be good. And before all the haters stop saying, oh, you fucking suck, it's gonna suck cock, I think it's gonna be actually pretty good, in my opinion. I'm gonna tell you why tomorrow. So, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace.